Hello ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about some security risks in Trezor. Also, I will touch on Bitcoin as well. And before we get into that, just to remind everybody that Meet.One has some giveaway. Let's see. So Meet.One, they're going to have a free Meet.One token. So Meet.One is basically one of the EOS block producer, and they are going to give away some Meet.One token. So you can follow the video instruction how you can get additional Meet.One token. Basically, you just have to link your EOS account to the Meet.One sidechain. And after you get your Meet.One sidechain account, then you just you can join the Telegram group and then send out your sidechain account in order to qualify for this free token. And if you're interested, you can click the link below. That will help out my channel. In addition to this free giveaway, I also create a video how you can get additional free Meet.One token. So yesterday, I created a video how you can link your EOS account to the Meet.One sidechain account. So once you link your EOS account to the Meet.One sidechain, then you can get a free Meet.One token as well. And you can check it out. So that was a video yesterday. I will put the link below as well. In case you haven't installed the Meet.One wallet, I did a video probably a year ago how you install a Meet.One wallet. And I used the wallet very early on because they have more features, more update, and I decided to use this wallet instead of the ledger from Crypto Fairy because this is more update and more features. It's more user friendly as well. And also, I usually use a second cell phone, the old cell phone, to install this wallet. And most of the time, the cell phone should be offline. The only time you go online is you need to do something with your wallet, transfer the tokens, stuff like that. So this is just for your security. You don't want to install this wallet to your active cell phone because you are going online all the time with your active cell phone, right? So if you haven't installed the wallet, you can check back my previous video and I'll put the link below as well. So let's talk about one more thing. And also, you can earn earn EOS in Coinbase as well as Lumen, and I think a whole bunch of other tokens as well, like BET token and I think I don't know CRX, maybe a BET token and also DAO token or whatever. So you can check it out. So those are free basically. So you can basically earn free token from this. So you never know, those tokens may be worth a lot. Maybe in the next bull run. And also you can earn ONG token as well, so from Ontology. So basically join the Ontology English channel and then send out a message in the last 28 days in order to qualify. So before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop, giveaway, or token swap. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. And if you haven't installed a Brave browser, you can click the link below as well. That will help on my channel. So let's talk about the Trezor. So basically, Trezor, I think earlier on, probably a few months ago, Trezor has some vulnerability and they got bug fixed, right? They reinstall a patch and fix it. This time around, this cannot be fixed with a patch. And in order to get access to your ledger, it has to be physical. So they have to be physically holding your ledger in order to extract the password or passphrase or whatever. And so basically, this is very unsafe. So I see some people, they put the ledger in the keychain or carry a ledger, a Trezor with them every day. That's not a good practice, seriously. So you should treat this very seriously. You shouldn't bring your ledger or Trezor every day. You should put it in a safe place. And this security is limited to Trezor 1, Trezor T, Keep Key, and all the Trezor clones. And as I mentioned earlier, this vulnerability cannot be patched. So basically, the person, the hacker, has to have has to physically hold your device. It cannot be attack you online or anything like that. And also, they basically just buy a software, maybe $100 plus a computer, and then they can hack your device in 5 minutes. So, and also they're saying that the attack is very reliable, 100% success rate on 20 devices. That's scary. So basically, not, I mean, before it takes very long time, or it takes very expensive software to crack your hardware wallet. Right now is talk about $100 and a computer. Within 5 minutes, they can crack your SQL. They can they can boost. They can just steal everything. So I think it's not a. They can basically extracting your seed from the Trezor within 5 minutes. So basically, you should treat your Trezor as if this is a gold. So you should not bring it along with you every day. So you never know. Maybe later on they will have similar problem with some other device as well. So my advice is not to bring your ledger or Trezor on a daily basis. Right now it's just Trezor or the B wallet, keep key, and that's it. But you never know. But this is basically done by Ledger security team. So Ledger is obviously is a competitor of Trezor or Keep Key, so they may have a conflict of interest anyway. But the thing is, if they can crack down, if they can extract the seed file within 5 minutes, that's not a good thing. So just be careful out there, okay? So the next stock we're going to talk about. So Bitcoin. So I'll touch on Bitcoin a little bit. So CL is tweeting about what Bollinger Band traders are looking at currently. So basically, they're looking for further retest of the band at the low 10,000, further sideways, and then buying at the confirmation, and then accelerating away from the band. And sometimes I like Bollinger Band in terms of trading because they can tell me more in terms of the trend or directions of the market better than sometimes looking at the chart. And of course, this is not just one indicator. You need multiple indicators to confirm a trade, right? So, so here, this is back in 2019 at the beginning. Of course, this is a resistance because this is a bearish rejection, and this is just a moving average, and then this is just a two standard deviation above or below. And so this is crossing to the band. This is a buy signal, and then crossing from one band to another band. This is basically a breakout signal. And once you break out, this will serve as a support. So you can see every time this is a support, never break below the support. So this is a bullish support. So they're talking about that this go down to around touch around 10,000 may be a good opportunity to accumulate some more. If you don't have any Bitcoin, it's a good thing to accumulate every dip, but not a financial advice. It may go even lower. I don't know, but in the long run, I see Bitcoin is pretty bullish. Just imagine if you hold Bitcoin back in 2013 until now. I think back in 2013, maybe Bitcoin is around $800, right? So if you hold from 2013 to now, you're probably a millionaire already. So just be patient. So this is a pretty interesting thought. And last time, I don't know if you remember my previous video, I tweet about 95% of the time, those movements should be within the Bollinger Band. If it is outside the Bollinger Band, it will have a correction. And this is exactly what happened when Bitcoin was at 14,000. So I tweet about that probably when I think before Bitcoin was at all-time high at 14,000, probably a few weeks ago. And he also tweeted about ERC20 Tether transactions per day is still is rather low right now, but it is going parabolic. And basically, he's saying that you better keep an eye on it because especially when they're pumping Tether, the market will start moving violently again. So you can see on January, February, March, there's not much activity on Tether. You can see starting April, May, June, it is going parabolic. So this is a similar chart pattern in Bitcoin. Remember, at the time, Bitcoin is still in a bear market around 3,000 in January, February, March. And then I think in April, starting to go 4,000 and then 5,000 and then keep going up and up. So this is very similar to the chart of Bitcoin. It's basically, of course, people are suspecting Binance printing a whole bunch of Tether to pump the price of Bitcoin. I mean, this is basically mirror the parabolic move of Bitcoin price. So I'm not surprised that they print Tether to pump the price of Bitcoin, because those two charts, I mean, if you look at the chart of Bitcoin, it's go parabolic. And similar to the Tether, this the Tether contract count is the same thing. So you can see it's also parabolic as well. So I'm not surprised there's a huge manipulation in the market, but it is what it is. Anyway, also another thing is Phyllis Swift, I talk about the golden ratio multiplier, probably a few days, probably last week or something like that. Let's go back to that video. Oops, where is that now? So the golden multiplier ratio, I talk about that in this video. Bitcoin indicator predict the Bitcoin peak bull run. So I think it's a pretty good, decent indicator telling you when the market is at the peak, and also tell you signal when it's a good time to sell and stuff like that. Instead of using your emotion, you look at the indicator to decide your exit or entry position. So I think it's very important. We have to keep your emotion in check. And a lot of times when Bitcoin is pumped all the way to 13,000, 14,000, all the retail investors coming in and FOMO in, and that's not healthy at all. And you're going to lose money easily if you have tons of emotion in the market. And the reason why I say that, I noticed that, let's go back to the Bitcoin. I noticed that when Bitcoin is around 13 to 14,000, you can see Coinbase is top 10. So right now, what is Coinbase in terms of volume? Coinbase right now is 35. So that means there's no retail trader FOMO in. And this also, you can see the top 10 is all Tether. So I mean, there's a high suspicion that they are pumping Bitcoin using Tether. And anytime the Bitcoin go below a little bit 9,000, 9,000, probably 700, then you're going to use the Tether to support the market. I mean, I don't know. This has been, the market have been like this for the last few days, right? I'm not sure if they're using the Tether just to support the price of Bitcoin. But in the long run, Bitcoin is going to be doing really well. Not a financial advice once again. And this year, the landscape is very different. Remember back in 2017, the top 10 is not like BTC USDT, it's not Tether, it's not this pair. Remember back in 2017, it's the Korean market that pumping the price of Bitcoin. And BTC, you can see Korean won and the Korean exchange. But they're using the real fiat money, not the Tether, the printing money. So I don't know. But fiat currency is also printing money. But anyway, so they're using BTC, KL, I think the Korean won pair, that is the top 10. And also BitMEX, the future contract is also top 10 as well. Those are future contract. But right now, this time, the landscape is entirely different. Everything is Tether. So I'm just suspecting, highly suspicious that the Tether may be behind this parabolic run for Bitcoin. I could be wrong as well. Not a financial advice. You decide what you want to do. And today Coinbase Pro is only, you can see everything is Tether, right? And this is, wait, what is this one? This is from China. BTC CNY is from China. And it's not even top 10, but the top 10 or top 15 is all Tether. Yeah, except this Litecoin BTC, right? But everything is Tether. I don't think it's very healthy. I mean, to me, I think something else. I think something behind the scenes, something else going on. I think something is going on. I don't know. I'm not sure. Please comment below what do you think about Tether pumping the price of Bitcoin. But if the whale want to manipulate that way, there's nothing we can do. We just have to go with the wave, right? In terms of the Google trend for the Bitcoin for the past 7 days, I think they're losing interest. And I suspect that suspected this time, average Joe, they are not going to FOMO in until Bitcoin go to all-time high, which is above 20,000 or 20,000. Then people will gone crazy, will coming in. Right now, 10,000, they're not interested at all. And back in 2017, of course, they're interested in Bitcoin when Bitcoin is around 10,000, right? And all of a sudden, it go parabolic, gone crazy to 20,000 in December 2017. I think in September, Bitcoin is around 7,000 or 8,000 at the time, right? And then it pumps all the way from September to December in just a few months to 20,000. So average Joe is not going to FOMO in until 20,000. And don't be one of those average Joe. You don't want to buy Bitcoin at a very high price. And in terms of the Google trend for the past 5 years, the interest is not there. You know, it is all-time high in December. I think this is also a lagging indicator. This is a little bit behind. It's not like just like this crypto fear and greed index. This is like probably 12 hours behind, and this is not a real-time data. And in terms of the long and short position in Bitfinex, the long position is 20,000 and the short position 10,000. It based on just this. You will think that, hey, they're going to dump the price to liquidate the long position, but you never know. This may not be accurate because this can change in a minute. So we have to see a lot of things in a lot of indicator, a different sentiment in order to make your conclusion. You cannot just base on one or two things. And also with the Tether printing thing, they may try to make sure the price of Bitcoin do not drop at a certain level, at least the support level, right? To make the chart looks good. And that will be very interesting to see how it goes, how this play out. And nobody knows the direction of Bitcoin, even though people who has like 10 or 20 years of technical analysis or work in the stock market and work in commodity trading, they have no idea. Nobody knows. I think it's up to the whales how they want to play the game. All you have to do is probably just buy a little bit every single dip, but you never know. It may go down to very low level. We don't know. So maybe just dollar cost averaging, but you never know. So we will see how it goes. So not a financial advice. You do whatever you want to do. The thing is, people are not interested in Bitcoin when Bitcoin is at 3,000, and people are start interested to have a Bitcoin when Bitcoin is 14,000. And you can see all this activity when you go to the volume to see Coinbase is for the top is a top 10 volume in terms of volume. Coinbase is a top 10, so this is very interesting. So this is very interesting. People are not interested when the price is depressing. People only interested when the price is skyrocketing. So I think this is the herd mentality. I think it separates the people from the rich to the poor, I guess. So don't be one of those herds, okay? So let me know what you think about Meet.One project. And I think Meet.One is very they want to increase the liquidity. So that's why they want to join the Binance Chain, right? They do the Meet.One sidechain. They do the Meet.One sidechain. Then they do the they want to join the Binance Chain. So this is still in proposal right now, but it's a good idea that the project is moving forward. Unlike a lot of shitcoins in the EOS ecosystem, some of them are pretty much dead. And in terms of liquidity, I think it's better to have a bigger exchange like Binance Chain, decentralized exchange, to be listed in the exchange rather than some other decentralized exchange that nobody used. In terms of volume, you can't exit easily, right? So I think this also increases the visibility of the project. And this is very smart on their side. They use a Meet.One sidechain and then they connect to the Binance Chain. So they get the best of the both worlds, the Binance Chain as well as the EOS ecosystem. So let me know what you think about this project as well as the direction of Bitcoin. I would love to hear from you. And do you use Trezor or you use Ledger? So please comment below. I would love to hear from you. If you find this video helpful, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel. Also share with your friends. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop or giveaway or token swap. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. Remember, crypto deep divers, we the people take control of our money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not a financial advisor. Investing in cryptocurrency has inherent risks. Please use the due diligence.